Aloha! Welcome back to Uloha. We're on episode 4 of our vlog, and today we're talking about food and staying healthy while eating your way through a hike. And that's why I hike, actually. I love to eat, so I love to get out on the trails and burn off those calories. It's super fun to be out there, of course. It's like you're a kid again. You get to run through the hills and the valleys and get to take in all the beauty of nature. And one of the great things that you want to do when you're going out, one of the 10 essentials, is you get to eat. And here in Hawaii, we get to eat our way through a hike. We have these things called trail nuggets or trail treats. And a lot of times you'll be walking along and you got some strawberry guava or some big guava, or you got the lilikoi, my favorite. But sometimes you're actually going out there and you don't have those trail treats all along your path. And it's important not to expect them because the seasons change. Sometimes the birds get to them first. So what we would encourage you to do here at Uloha is follow your 10 essentials, pack extra food, pack extra water, be prepared. And so today we're going to talk about being prepared and having those things in your bag, your trail treats, not the ones that you're going to just pick off the trees as you go, but the ones that are actually in your pack. So when I'm going out for a day hike, I will oftentimes take just something small. I don't want to have to carry all this freeze-dried foods for just a quick day hike. So a lot of times I will have my Pro Meal on the go bars. Now these things have come a long way. They're delicious now, have all kinds of different flavors, and I love those. I like my Kind bars. You know, here at Uloha we carry these, and we carry a lot of your picky bars and your shop blocks. If you're in a big hurry and you want a lot of bang for your buck, these things are fantastic. A lot of times when I'm going out for a little bit longer, one of my buddies, David Johnson here on island, he loves his peanut butter and jelly. So he'll have his photos. You'll see him here on Uloha's Facebook page a lot, that PB&J with a big bite out of it. Aloha, David. So I like to carry these squeeze tubes, and I can put my peanut butter in one, my jelly in the other, and it keeps everything fresh, everything nice and neat. If I'm going multiple days, this will oftentimes be my lunch. If I am going multiple days, then I want to pack more than just, cold foods a lot of times. A lot of times I like to have a hot meal. So I'll take my water and my Nalgene, and I'll take my isobutane or isopropane that we sell here at Uloha 515 Ward Avenue. I'll have my jet boil stove. I'll put it on, I'll put the stove on the fuel, and then my pot on that stove, and I'll fill it up with my water, my Nalgene. I'll pour that water right in there. And then I've got my boiling water. Now in that boiling water, I would maybe have my mess kit ready, and have either I can go with the mess kit and I can put my meal in that mess kit and then pour the water into it. Or these freeze-dried meals are so great, they actually have measuring things on the side. You can pour the water directly into the bag, and then you just zip the bag closed. You let it marinate there for about 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes, depending on your meal. But that's how you cook most of these meals. All of these Alpine Air, all of these Backpackers Pantry, these ReadyWise, this awesome Trailtopia food that we carry here at Uloha, all of these meals actually allow you to cook them in the bag. So you can just pour the boiling water in there, close it up, let it sit for a few minutes. Now, how long do you have to boil water before you can pour it in there? Do I boil it for 5 minutes? Do I boil it for 15 minutes? Well, that comes back to that fuel. We don't want to boil it for too long. That's going to burn off all of our fuel. And if we're out there for multiple days and you only brought enough fuel for exactly your stay, and that's what I love about these small fuel things. You can get them for 2 days, you can get them for 4 days, you can get them for 6 days in a family, depending on what you need. We have it all here at Uloha. but you'll be boiling that water just long enough to see bubbles. When you start seeing bubbles, it's done what it needs to do to be purified, and that water is ready to be poured into one of these freeze-dried meals. Now, of course, here in Hawaii, we're in hurricane season right now. Hurricane season runs usually from the end of July through November, and we're right in the thick of it here in August, and we're going to be needing to be prepared. These are a fantastic way to stay prepared. You can have your backpacker kit and have your meals, and if the power goes out, I can still cook. I'm okay. I've got a freeze-dried meal. Those things last years. And we even have them set up now. These O meals are super cool. You don't even have to have the stove anymore. With these meals, you just pop a packet inside of it and you seal it up. The steam will start coming right out the top. So if I'm backpacking, this is a little bit heavier. If I'm carrying multiple days, I probably want to get just one of the freeze-dried meals, a bunch of these guys. But if I'm doing just an overnight, this may be the way I want to go because I don't even have to carry a stove anymore. Now I can just cook my chili right there in the bag without a stove or anything. And it's fantastic how quick these things heat up. We've got all kinds of options. A lot of these are vegetarian. We've got a lot of great, either breakfast oatmeals or desserts. One of my favorite desserts here on the wall, and definitely a crowd favorite, is our ice cream. We've got the freeze-dried ice cream. You can feel like you're out there looking at the stars and you're one of the astronauts eating your ice cream sandwich. Right now we're having the meteor shower. It's a beautiful thing about getting outdoors and staying under the stars. You know, you can look up, you can watch those stars rotate around you while you're eating your hot meal. Get to know what's going to work for you. Try out a bunch of different flavors. Here at Uloha, when we are out of this COVID mess, we're going to start having our trail tasting Thursdays, so you'll be able to actually taste these meals before you buy them. Of course, right now, we don't want to be sharing anything, so you can still come out here, though, get a couple freeze-dried meals, take them home, taste them, have what you need in your pantry for hurricane preparedness, have what you need for all your outdoor adventures. You can go lightweight, you can go heavy, up to you on that. Pretty much all these meals are pretty light, actually. So you're going to be comfortable out there. You're not going to be carrying extra weight. You're going to be getting a big bang for your buck. Even these small meals, I mean, this is an entire meal in one bag, and I can eat that on the way to my, beautiful vista or my waterfall that I'm getting to, or I can sit there at the waterfall and munch on it, get a whole meal in, get those calories I need, because I'm going to be burning them off. When you're out there, you're definitely burning through a lot of calories. We here at Uloha encourage you to get in here, come on out, find the meal that works for you, find what you need to prepare for the hurricanes, have your outdoor meals ready to go, and then you'll have them in your pantry, and when you're ready to go on that adventure, just grab those and head on out on the trail. But again, here at Uloha, 515 Ward Avenue, you can check us out on Facebook. You can check us out on Instagram. Right now, we're really pushing the Free the Trails campaign. So hashtag Free the Trails. Get in here to get out there.